Hi guys, welcome back to Ash Talks Basketball, and today we're doing the top 10 power forwards this season. And the one rule I'm going to have before we start is that if they've had injuries this season, it is going to affect their chances of being on this list. So if your favourite player isn't here, it was probably because they've been injured. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. In at 10, I have Draymond Green. It felt kind of bad leaving him out, and I think I have to put him on the list somehow. So I put him here at 10. In at 9, I have Kyle Kuzma, and along with Keldon Johnson, who is at 8. I think they've been two of the biggest improvers this year. They've really shown their potential on a bad Washington team and an awful San Antonio team. I have Jaren Jackson Jr., who's one of the best defensive power forwards in the league right now, but I just had to put him under 6, is where I have Karl-Anthony Towns. I know he played centre, but currently he's playing power forward because of Rudy Gobert. He's dropped a bit since last season. He hasn't been as good, but he's still a viable scorer when Minnesota need it, and that's why I have him at 6 here. In at 5, I have Lauri Markkanen. He's probably been the biggest improver this season so far, just because he's been given a huge opportunity on an awful Jazz team and took him to some really big wins to start the season. Obviously, the team has fallen off since then, but I still love what he had done for that team, and I think everybody in Utah appreciated the effort he put in to give the Utah Jazz a little bit of light this year. In at 4, I have Julius Randle. He took a really big step in 2021, then he took a really big step back in 2022, and now he's been really good in 2023. For all we know, he's going to go back and forth for the rest of his career. But right now, he's been really good, so I'm going to remain with him at 4 for this list. In at 3, I've got Pascal Siakam. He's been really impressive to start the season, and he's got the Raptors some wins here and there, which, as I know, as a Raptors fan, we do not have much of. He's been really good. He's been an All-Star. He's been at the All-Star level, and he's been playing the best of his career. In at 2, I've got Zion Williamson. After a lot of injuries to start his career, he's finally got a full season where he can just play and show his full potential, and he has really done that so far. He's been really good to start the season, and he's been one of the best players in the league, and I hope he can continue that without any injuries. In at 1, to nobody's surprise, I have Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been one of the best players in the league in the last few years, and he has been really showing his worth this year. He had a 55-point game maybe a week ago, and he's been leading the Bucks to be one of the best teams in the league so far. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day, and be on the lookout for the last video, the top 10 centers this year.